Factory farming in New Zealand is deemed as a common but unethical practice. However, this has led to the maltreatment of animals for many decades without much knowledge to the consumers of what really goes on behind the closed doors of these factory farms. And the goal is to make consumers aware. The Animal Justice Fund explains that 90 million chickens are killed annually for their meat, and they're often confined together in small cages, where up to 19 at a time are kept in an area of a square metre. 38% of New Zealand chickens also experience walking difficulties, and nearly 33.5 million chickens die per year before 6 weeks of age due to health complications. Chickens aren't the only animals being treated like this. Battery hens and pigs also suffer similar.
We want to create a business that assesses and provides consumer confidence in businesses, products that involve the use of animals. We want to make sure that animals are being treated ethically. We will provide a service called Ethical Eats, where we will go to assess people's farms, dairy, eggs, pigs, etc., and give our advice on how to make their businesses more ethical and sustainable, as well as a certification to show that their businesses meets our standards if they do, and a logo of ours that they can put on their products to show that their product is ethical, so consumers can have more confidence in what they're buying. This should be attractive to businesses because it should increase their profits, since the public in New Zealand, they don't have a lot of confidence in what they are buying due to the lack of standards. It will also give the businesses that use our services a competitive advantage over their competitors, differentiating themselves from the competition. Sustainability is being able to produce a profit as well as looking after the environment and the people. Unethical treatment of animals in businesses do not follow this. Caged chickens companies have been shown to lie to the public about what is free range. We want businesses that use animals in their products to be more sustainable and more ethical. We hope to solve this with our business plan. Ethical Eats is constantly researching easier, more ethical and more sustainable ways for farmers to convert their farms over from factory farms, as well as farms that are already ethical and sustainable, how they can improve on their farms.
Kaitiatanga. The word kaitiatanga comes from kaiaki, meaning to care for, guard or protect, and the generic term kai, which leads to kaitiaki, to indicate a guardian, caregiver, conservator, or trustee. However, farmers work for factory farming do not care for animals and do not protect the animal welfare standard. This action does not follow the point of view of kaitiatanga. The purpose of kaitiatanga is to ensure sustainability. One-day-old male chickens are killed because the egg industry does not require them. This phenomenon disrupts ecological balance and does not follow kaitiatanga. Solomon's 3 Cs. This business plan will help provide perfect information for consumers about where the food is coming from and how it is processed. In order to provide such information, our Ethical Eats service will help monitor the food processes directly from the farm itself. Solomon's 3 Cs will further address how our Ethical Eats service works. Compliance means the need for compliance within the rules, including the laws of the land, the principles of morality, the customers and expectations of the community, and policies of the company, and such general concerns as fairness. For example, the free-range egg scam issue in New Zealand. Although New Zealand have not imposed any law on selling caged eggs as free-range, but it is still an unethical practice that an egg-producing industry should not do, because consumers rely and put their trust on their providers to give them the perfect information and quality product. Contribution. Our organisation will contribute by making these farming companies more ethical. We will provide our service to help make these businesses more ethical and sustainable for the future. Consequences. The consequences for these companies, if they wish to continue with unethical practices, will be to change because of growing public interest and awareness associated with these unethical farming practices. So rather than leave it until it's too late, it is recommended that they start to make ethical changes before it's too late for the consumer to regain trust in these farming industries.
Stakeholders. A stakeholder is a person, group, or organisation that has an interest or a concern in an organisation. There are many different types of stakeholders which can all make an effect on an organisation. These types of stakeholders are employees, government, union, international organisation, community and suppliers. We have taken into consideration that the people, community, are our target. Therefore, as an organisation, our duty is to cater for their needs and provide them with an ethical option in the consumer food industry. They have interest, legal right, moral right, medium power, medium legitimacy. The supplier is our primary stakeholder, as the main purpose of our organisation is to act as watchdog over the meat and dairy industry to ensure that strict guidelines are meeting our expectation. We work closely with our supplier to bring to the public community the certified food and health. We aim to solve the ethical problem we have found in New Zealand with our business